everywhere he goes, there's something going on, like someone was just there.
Who knows? He may be the ghost in their reality.
I'm sorry, old buddy, I don't recollect the name. Face is vaguely familiar, but the name escapes me. I'll tell you what my problem is.
Oh, he's making ice
In the
cream.
middle of a nightmare I can't wake up from. And you're part of it. You and the ice cream and the police station and the phone booth, a little mannequin, this whole bloody town, wherever it is. Whatever it is. I just remembered something. Scrooge said it. You remember Scrooge, old buddy? Ebenezer Scrooge?
Looking in the mirror.
That's what he said to that ghost, Jacob Marley. He said, you may be an undigested bit of beef, a crumb of cheese, a blot of mustard, a fragment of an undone potato.
Wow.
There's more of gravy than a grave about you. You see, that's what you are. You're what I had for dinner last
I love
night.
that book,
You
man.
must be.
That book's amazing.
Yeah.
But now I've had it, I'd like to wake up.
Yeah, I'm with you, Wolfman, next year.
If I can't wake up,
Yeah.
at least if I can find somebody to talk to.
Might have to poke the ball like in Castaway.
Well, I must be a very imaginative guy. Nobody in the whole bloody world can have a dream as complete as mine. Right down to the last detail.
Well, he's got plenty to read. Could be worse.
The last man on earth.
Yeah.
Wow, a bit of irony and synchronicity.
I think he's trying to figure out what's going on, and he's looking for symbols. The presence, whatever it is, must be driving him to feel a certain way, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a crazy circumstance. I'm not saying it's not. Man, is it nighttime now?
And the lights go on.
So it's nighttime and all the lights come on automated. Man, could you imagine nighttime with this crap going on?
Yeah.
I mean, it's bad enough during the day having to run around wondering, okay, did I miss the evacuation? You know?
Yeah.
Air Force. Air Force. I'm Air Force.
So he's some kind of military. So we might assume that he's involved in some kind of experiment, you know?
Yeah. He's just not losing his mind in a land of nowhere.
Well, at least we have a bearing of what could have caused the missing 411, what could have caused this event, you know?
If there was a bomb, everything would be destroyed. Nothing's destroyed.
There are two realities. He died and no one is there. Or they're all dead and he's dead.
Yeah, it could be.
Or, as Wolfman would say, he slipped through a porthole.
That's what I think it is. I think it's kind of a extra-dimensional event that he's caught in.
I guess that's 7 years of bad luck.
It sure is. Might be even more in the Twilight Zone. Oh man, this guy is. So he's crazed at this point.
Yeah, he's definitely crazy and maybe going to be delusional. He's tripping all over the place. Let's go on. Big brother is watching us.
Please, somebody help me. Help me. Please, somebody help me. Help me. Help me. Help me. Please help me. Help me. Help me. Please, somebody help me. Help me. Please, somebody help me. Please, somebody help me. Help me. Please, somebody help me. Somebody's looking at me. Somebody's watching me. Help me. Please help me. Help me. Help me. Help me. Help me. Please. Help me. Help me. Somebody's looking at me. Please help me. Help me. Help me. Please, somebody help me. Somebody's looking at me. Somebody's watching me. Help me. Get him out of there. Help me. Quick. Help me. Help me. Release the subject down the double.
Oh man, so it's like a sensory deprivation chamber.
Wow.
So they're programming him with this delusion.
That's MK Ultra.
It certainly is. Oh. That's like that first clock that he broke, the timer in the kitchen.
Be careful, Colonel. Don't cut his hands. The glass on the clock is broken. I can see that, Sergeant. Sergeant.
It's like some Matrix stuff.
Yeah. See, the thing is,
All right, Colonel.
I got a question
All right,
that
sir.
was in the Matrix.
He's coming out of it now.
How do you
Did you get all the
unplug
battery?
him
Yes, sir. Every minute. Get a time.
without him
484 hours.
unplugged?
36 minutes. Good.
Well, in this instance, we don't know what the cost of dump shock is.
Yes. Oh, yes, on the run, gentlemen, if you don't mind, I want to see Sergeant first. Do you consider this a success, sir? Very much so. The man was confined alone in the box for something in the neighborhood of 484 hours. That's roughly equivalent to a trip to the moon, several orbits, and return. And this was a simulated trip to the moon, is that right, sir? For all intent and purpose, yes. What about these wired sensors? Electrodes. All of his reactions were charted, graphed. Respiration, heart action, blood pressure. What happened to him?
Biometric analysis.
Wow.
What happened to him is that he cracked. Delusions of some kind, we assume. But let me tell you all something, gentlemen. If any one of you were confined in a box 5 feet square for 2.5 weeks, all by your lonesome without hearing a human voice other than your own, I'll give you especially good odds that your imagination will run away with you too. Such as his, obviously.
You check at some of these institutions.
Well, he just was confined for. I mean, first of all, sensory deprivation does that to everyone after a while.
Yeah.
Miss Feathers, I'm sorry about Pudding. What was it like, Feathers? What did you think you were? Place I don't want to go again, sir. Town without people, without anybody. What was the matter with me, Doc? Just off my rocker. Just a kind of a nightmare that your mind manufactured for you. You see, we can feed the stomach with concentrates. We can supply microfilm for reading, recreation, even moving the soul. We can pump oxygen in, waste material out. But there's one thing we can't simulate. That's a very basic need. Man's hunger for companionship.
Huh.
The barrier of loneliness.
Wow.
That's one thing we haven't lived yet. Next time it won't be just a box and a hand. No, Mike. Next time you'll really be.
Well, he got pushed to the very limit, so
Yep.
Louis.
Hey, don't go away up there. Next time it won't be a dream or a nightmare. Next time it'll be for real. So don't go away.
Staring at the moon.
We'll be up there in a little while.
Up there in the vastness of space, in a void that is sky. Up there is an enemy, known as isolation.
Life.
It sits there in the stars waiting with impatience and eons, forever waiting, in the twilight zone.
Like a hammer, man.
However, as we are now,
In a moment, Rod Stirling
Are
will
we
tell you
alone?
about next week's story. After this word from our alternate sponsor, Kimberly Plus.
So that was a heck of an episode, huh?
yes,
Ricky and Wolfman, hammer spectacular over here.
yes,
Rod Sterling's just a genius, you know.
yes.
His show is kick-ass, and that was a good first episode.
Yes.
I'll tell you, I haven't seen that in so long.
I remember that episode too at the very end.
Yeah, it was great, very well done. So this is the Ricky and Wolfman show on the Joseph Vivaldi Network. I am Ricky Bearhart.
I am Wolfman.
So I'm from the Okanus Network, but I happen to have a show on the Joseph Vivaldi Network. So I'm going to tell you really quick about the Okanus Network. We're trying to do audiobooks. We got a lot of creative force. Audiobooks on one channel, poetry and spoken word on another channel. We got talk, game design, paranormal investigations. The Okanus Network, man. A creative baptism for every day. Check us out on Spreaker.com. And I got some books of my poetry up on the Amazon Kindle. There's 3 of them. They represent the poetic writing of Richard Okus. Check them out.
Also, I think it's a good time to plug another one of your shows, Temporality Shadow, because it is Halloween and Ricky speaks into a spirit radio.
Yeah, we got Twilight Cricket who reads various things.
Twilight Cricket, I think, right.
No, that's cool. It's someone from the Okanus Network. It doesn't necessarily even mean that it will be Twilight Cricket all the time. We could be sure it won't be current because he doesn't want to do it. He's scared of it. But Twilight Cricket reads into it, and we record the sweeps of the AM band. And when you play them back on the Spreaker app, you can slow down the playback, which is very important, because then you can analyze the sweep recordings and hear the voices as they manifest, and decide for yourself if they're anomalous or if they're just the byproduct of the radio itself. That's Temporality's Shadow. That's the paranormal investigation channel on the Okanus Network.
Very good. I am Wolfman, and there are several things that I would like to plug from the Joseph Vivaldi brand. One being his book, Finding Christmas, The Story of Joseph. So we know it's Halloween and the holiday season is rapidly approaching. Reading material and even an audio listening is much needed. This book, finding Joseph